really excited today to talk with Marie Morton, who is the facilitator, founder of the Literary Indulgence Festival in Jacksonville, Florida, which I'm going to be a part of. Marie,
Yes.
thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
So excited about the festival and everything that's happening. There's so many positive things. I think people are so focused on the negative things that we forget about the positive things, and we need to talk about that a little bit. So let's just start off by sharing what caused you to go into this. A festival is a massive project.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'll give you just a little bit of background. I actually fell into it a couple of years ago. I used to do a lot of event planning and fundraising for nonprofits, and someone I work with reached out to me and said, "Hey, I know a local businesswoman who wants to do a book festival. In fact, she wanted to do two book festivals. One was urban and one was romance. And she didn't have time that year to do it. And she said, "Are you interested?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And so the first inaugural Indulgence Book Festival was in 2023. And it was very small. It was in a park. It was just genre was romance only. And we did it, but there are many lessons learned through that. And that's what I took to enhance this book festival. And after we did the book festival, the businesswoman said, "You know what? I don't want to do romance. Would you like to take it over?" And I'm like, "Yes." And so I stepped back for about a year. I stepped back and I did a lessons learned. What could we do better? What worked? What didn't work? And one thing I wanted to do is expand it because when we were putting together that romance festival, there's so many authors that were interested, and we were like, "You don't have the right genre, it's just romance." And I think that was limiting. And so I wanted to open it to all genres so that all authors locally, regionally, whoever wanted to participate will have that opportunity. And then also I took a look at the name indulgence and I said, "So what type of indulgence?" And then it was like, ding, ding, literary. So that's when Literary Indulgence of Jacksonville was formally founded. And that was early last year, believe it or not. And we'll have to chat. Yeah, it's just been education and everything falling into place the way I think it was meant to be. And so I'm excited to have this festival June 28th. I know someone on the committee, they said, "Just keep it simple." But Lana, it's just been evolving and I just let it evolve the way it's supposed to. And I want it to be a book party. That was my book party and also a boutique festival. And by that, I mean that anyone can come and find something unique here at the festival and meet a need or have a great experience at the festival. Right now, we have 30 plus authors that are signed up, and we have more on the waiting list, which is awesome. We have four great, awesome presenters, including yourself, Lana McAra of the Fiction Writers Podcast. I always have to do a plug. And also have Shamira Thompson, the platform Love 365. And she's a romance writer, but she also has a children's book, multi-genre. We have Janice Hardy of the Fiction University site, and she's a writer's coach. So if you need help with writing, she has a lot of great workbooks that can help you as well. And then rounding it up, we have Frank Gooden II, and he's a local UNF communications professor. He heads up the department, but he's also an Emmy award-winning filmmaker and an AI consultant. So I wanted to have something for readers, something for writers, that anyone can stop by and say, "Okay, I got something great from the presenters," or just meeting the authors as well. And I'll say one more thing. I've worked in corporate America many years, and I'm very customer focused. And so I want the authors, when they attend, when they participate, to feel valued. I want them to feel that it was worth their time. Going back to lessons learned, another thing I learned was you go into book festivals and sometimes it's like, "Where's the people?" We're not here just to twiddle our thumbs. And so my goal in this is to bring the crowd, to bring the people, to meet the authors, to have larger reading circles, to enjoy that art of reading and the love of books. I want to keep that in the forefront. Thinking of that, the location was important. We had it downtown, Jacksonville, in a park. But believe it or not, on the weekend, downtown Jacksonville is not very hopping. It's very quiet. And so across the street is our main library, and they have the big Jack's Book Fest annually. I've attended those for a number of years. And again, it was difficult to bring people downtown. Maybe some people come for a great presenter, and then, okay, then it gets quiet again. And so I heard where a lot of authors said, I went there a couple times, I'm not going to do it. And because it doesn't have a lot of people. And so that again is a driving force. I want to keep it, this pestle, a little bit smaller, a smaller amount of authors. So they're not competing with a large group. And also it's going to be in the Riverside area here in Jacksonville, which really supports the arts. In fact, that day across the street, we're going to have the Riverside Art Market that draws about maybe 4,000 people every Saturday. And so we're going to be out there getting flyers, getting people there. We're going to have some music from the Caribbean. So I'm going to have a live band. It's going to be a steel pan, ding, ding, and a guitarist. And we're going to have the music just draw the people in too. And then also it's wonderful because we're really actively promoting now. And so far we've had 300 plus pre-registered individuals. Just trying to get the word out. I want anyone, children's storytelling is for all readers. So we have children's storytelling sessions. One person, Elaine Charles, is going to be very neat. It's going to have a reading circle. She has her drums. And she's going to do oral storytelling based on Native American and African stories. And each child that participates will have a chance to do their part, to be a part of that story. And then we have two of our authors, both teachers. They're going to also do Nadine Charles and Sherna Lott Spearman. They're also going to have storytelling sessions. They're going to share their books as well. We're going to have face painting, a bouncy house, and arts and craft. And then one more person I wanted to mention with the children, Joan Warren. She's an author, and it's so wild how it's such a small circle. Many years ago, she was my son's OT therapist, and she reached out to me because she heard about this book festival, and I said, that name is so familiar. I'm like, is that Joan Warren? She was the one person that helped us when we thought we can get help. My son, who was on the spectrum, and she really was just a turning point for us in getting him to move forward, with his growth skills and motor skills. But she's an author. She's retired, and that's what she's doing. And she's going to be part of our children's activity area. She's going to do like a sensory activity for us and also promote her books as well. So again, it's just everything's coming together. It's awesome. We have wonderful raffles. We're going to raffle a Paperwhite Kindle, a $200 value. We're going to also have a $200 gift card from Barnes and Noble, and a wonderful, we're calling a creative basket. Anything a reader or writer would want would be in that basket to write, to be inspired, to feel relaxed. And we're going to raffle that $20 a ticket, and someone lucky is going to get a wonderful gift. And then also we're going to have 6 authors. They're going to donate 6 books, or 1 book for each author, let's say that. And it's going to be signed. And so again, that's an opportunity. Even if you don't win the big prize, they're also going to have the opportunity to find a new reader and a new author that they may enjoy as well.
So much going on. You've got the book tables and the
Mhm.
activity, and then you've got the workshops
Yes.
going at the same time. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And the book tables and activities are free.
Yes.
Is there a charge for the workshops?
No, the workshops, we're going to have that free cost as well. We feel that when someone comes to a book festival, they want to have different experiences. And so that's an opportunity to learn more about the literary world and also enjoy the day as well. We do also have in a courtyard, we're going to have some artisans, we're going to have organizations sharing information, and then also selling products and services as well. So just a festival. Like I said, you should hopefully find something that meets your needs or gives you a memorable experience attending the festival during the day. And then, Lana, one more thing, because it's not enough, right? So that evening from 5 to 8, we're going to have an author and reader mixer. Now, that does have a cost. It's $25 per ticket, but we're going to have a wonderful chef catering the event. We're going to have a DJ and someone who comes dressed as their favorite book character will have the opportunity to win a $25 gift card. That's in the evening just to relax and enjoy after the festival. And again, that was purposeful because I know with some of the festivals, the day before you would have a mixer, but I wanted to see if we can incorporate it the same day. The authors are all there. Sometimes you're traveling the day before, you may be tired coming in and going to an event. So I said, okay, let's take a breather and then let's just relax and enjoy each other and network and get to talk and just have a full day. So after this, we're going to do another lessons learned and see how that goes. Did it work? Did it not? Should it be a different venue? Should it be the evening before? Again, just like a work in progress, but we just eventually want to find something that is just a great experience for everyone.
This sounds absolutely amazing. And I love the way you have set it up so that there's activity across the way and there's a group of people gathering together, and this is building momentum. I think it's
Yes.
absolutely brilliant, Marie. It's amazing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's a dream, but again, we'll chat. But this is just part of the evolution of myself as a person, as an author, just a little baby author, not like you, but just learning what I can do with the things that I enjoy and I love in my life and how I can incorporate that into my life and still share it with the community. So this is my quest that I've been on the last few years, and it's starting to come together a little bit.
Yes, yes. And the start of something great.
Thank you.
Yes, many years to come. Thank you so much. And we're going to talk soon. We'll see you later.
Yes. Thank you, Lana.